Karens are starting to increasingly take over the planet, and if we don't do something about it, then it'll only get worse. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing moments of Karens getting instant karma for 1 hour and 30 minutes where people actually do things and get back at the Karens. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So first up, we have an entitled Karen on a train who gets some pretty serious karma after refusing to wear a face mask on a train. She insists that she doesn't have to wear a mask, but the police officer just doesn't agree. Check this out.
Okay, well then I guess you're gonna have to fine me because I have a medical exemption. And you're discriminating against me. I'm not causing any harm. I walked on and you chased up to me and told me that I have to wear a mask when I don't have to wear one. I cannot wear a mask. Okay, I cannot wear a mask, and I'm just heading home to Richmond where my car is.
Unfortunately, I have to ask you to leave. If not,
well, I'm not leaving. I'm sorry. I am not leaving. I have no other way of getting home. My car is in Richmond. I'm not causing any trouble. I'm just sitting here. I'm not leaving. I'm sorry. I'm not leaving. I have a medical exemption. I have my card. I cannot wear a mask.
I do not want to argue with you. Because right now you're supposed to wear a mask.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm medically exempt, so what do you want me to do? I'm not getting off the train. No, I'm not getting off the train, I'm sorry.
So after claiming that an invalid medical exemption is a valid reason to be able to refuse to wear a face mask, which it just isn't, this police kindly asks her to leave the train. Watch what happens next.
Wow, this is ridiculous. I'm not covering my mouth. I need healthy air exchange in my mouth. I have a medical exemption, so you can't force me to wear a mask.
Right now, what's happening is that basically you're not following the rules, okay?
No, actually, you're not following the rules because I know my Charter of Rights and I know that I am legally allowed to do and go where I please without having a mask when I am medically exempt, okay?
Right now, you're in a public situation using public transport.
Listen, I'm just trying to get home to Richmond, okay? That's it.
Right now, I'm asking you.
I'm not getting off the train.
Okay. If that's the case, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to arrest you for breaching the peace.
You're going to have to arrest me because I don't have a mask? Are you kidding me? I am medically exempt. I showed you my medical exemption card. This is harassment. No, you need to step back.
Alright, so if that's the case, I'm going to be placing an arrest for breaching the peace.
No, you're not placing me under arrest.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. I'm not doing anything wrong. You're the one who's coming up to me, harassing me. Okay? This is not okay. Why don't you take your time to people that are actually committing crimes?
Well, right now, public health, alright? So the exemption card is no longer valid. Okay? Once again, I'll ask you, right now you're breaching the peace right now. You're not wearing a mask.
See this, guys? This is my medical exemption card, and this officer here is harassing me on the bus, even though I have a legal medical exemption, and I have one from my doctor at my home as well.
Okay. So I'm going to be placing you under arrest?
No, you're not placing me under arrest. No, you're not.
So she does end up getting arrested and taken off the train, thankfully, as she's ignoring a mask mandate, which is essentially breaking the law. So thankfully, she was taken out. Next up, we have an entitled Christian Karen who goes by the name Cara Bell, who is a Lake Travis ISD school board candidate, who believes that she's above and beyond the law and follows her own set of rules and that she's too good for anyone else. That is until she's put in her place and arrested outside a goods store called Nordstrom Rack. Just check this out.
I have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I don't. It's called common law. You should read up on it. I do not. Okay? So we both know that I don't. I am a woman of God. This is my right as much as it is yours. This is my land as much as it is yours. I did not sign up for this. I am a Christian woman of God, and you are not going to put your disgusting rules on me that are false and not true. I will not have it. Do you understand that? I will not have it. I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand? The CDC just...
Apparently, police were called to the store when this entitled Karen was asked to put on a mask but refused and barged her way into the store and locked herself in a changing room. Eventually, police arrive and escort her out of the store where they ask her for ID and she refuses, and that's when things escalate. After the entire situation was resolved, she was given an assault citation, which is a Class C misdemeanor, punishable by a fine of up to $500. This Karen made the man angry for no reason. The man is absolutely right for mocking her.
There's no time to lose, I heard her say. your dreams before you slip away.
My car.
Have a what?
A problem with my car. You've been 2 feet from it since you got behind me.
Have I fucking touched it?
Damn near close.
So this Karen turns out to be a male Karen who goes off on a religious rant harassing some girls on a beach for wearing bikinis and swimwear out in the public. Just take a look at this.
Okay, so then why do you dress this way?
I'm hot and I like women, so please leave us alone.
Well,
Kindly.
take young.
I'm at the beach in my bathing suit.
Yeah, that's a thong and that's a bra.
That's a bathing
Take
suit.
young
sir.
eyes into consideration. They don't need to see pornography right in
We're
front
not
of
coming
their
up to you, bothering you. Please go
You're
away.
flaunting your stuff.
I'm not flaunting anything. Don't look at me.
How you look around and you're the only thing that sticks out because your whole body.
Okay, well,
showing.
why are you looking at me? You say gouge your eyes out if I bother you. I asked you to talk to me.
Here's the thing.
Please go away.
You didn't, but here's the thing. There's free will in America. There's freedom of speech.
You don't get the
And if men of God don't stand up, then our society's gonna go down the drain because there's no morality.
I'm atheist, sorry.
Yeah, same.
Okay, that's if you're an atheist, that doesn't mean you have to, show your body off. You can still put clothes on.
Oh, I can't with you.
Hey, here's the thing.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing.
So embarrassing. I can't.
I'm speaking truth. Your body will never ever satisfy.
Please.
The physical never ever satisfy. There's a longing in each of your hearts to actually be seen. The reason why you're showing your body because you're like,
Dude.
am I pretty enough?
So the girls did stand up for themselves and wanted the man to leave them alone, but he continued butting into other people's business and trying to force his opinion upon them. Thankfully, they were having none of it and dismissed him, and eventually he gave up and walked off. Up next, this entitled Karen gets pulled over after getting caught on her phone texting whilst driving. However, this entitled Karen thinks that she knows the law better than the cop. Take a look at this.
May I ask what else you're pulling me over for?
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay, so then am I getting a citation?
Yes, ma'am.
Under Ohio state law, you can only pull me over for texting if there's another offense and give me a ticket.
Well, I've done this 20 years, and you're wrong.
I just looked up.
Well,
Except for the city of Dublin.
You need to look up the city of Columbus, ma'am. This is the code I'm going to actually give you. It's 2131.44B.
Okay.
I'm actually going to give you a copy of the law today.
Great.
It is primary offense.
Now, after getting a copy of the law, she decides that she's just not quite done yet.
Just so you know, also walking up to a woman's car, you should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me because you scared the ever living shit out of me as a woman.
If you weren't going through emails,
Sir,
you would probably be more observant.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm telling you, as a woman, I'm actually shaking right now because you scared the ever-living shit out of me.
Well, I've made over 7,000 traffic stops, and I've never been pepper sprayed.
But I understand that, sir. But I'm telling you, as a woman, you made me feel unsafe.
Okay, I'm a public safety official, ma'am.
I understand that, but please listen to what I am saying because you're not listening because you're seeing this through the eyes of me trying to get out of a ticket, which I'm not.
Oh, you won't get out of it, yeah.
Sir,
I can assure you of that.
Sir, can I please finish my sentence?
Go ahead.
Now, after all that, listen to what this Karen has to say straight to this cop's face.
As a public employee, I am letting you know, as somebody who is a person who pays your salary. Sir, please.
No, I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm no longer going to listen to
Now, this is where everything goes all downhill for this Karen.
you. I'm going to give you your driver's license back. What you are being cited with is texting while driving.
Great.
I gave you a copy of the law. You're going to have three options.
Can I please have your badge?
Your first option, it's going to be right here, ma'am. It's K. Connor, badge 1300. It's at the bottom of your citation. No, ma'am. All I have to do is provide it to you. It's on the bottom of your citation. So you're going to have three separate options. I won't give you your options then. I need your signature. Your signature is not an admission of guilt, but I do need your signature because it's an arrestable offense if you do not.
So she did get a ticket and apparently a scare from this officer since her hands are apparently shaking, but unfortunately I don't feel that's quite enough. Hopefully she receives some additional karma on top of that. What's worse is a lot of people would take her side and believe her.
Help!
What do you need?
She stole my fucking headphones.
Mr. Jackie is that, huh?
She stole my headphones. If you don't stop her, I am gonna call the police.
Ma'am.
Not a joke. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Now we have the moment a woman caught her husband cheating on her with a drunken Karen, and she's so shocked that she got caught that she doesn't even know what to say to her friend whose husband she's sleeping with. What would you do in this situation?
You want to tell me you're not sleeping with my husband? Is that what you want to tell me right now? What? What? Seriously, Lacey, you're sitting in my husband's car at 11 o'clock at night, so drunk he's got to take you home? Okay. Okay, what? You don't have anything to say? I want to hear it because I can't wait. Here he comes. We'll get his version of it too. Yeah, she's not here, right? Yeah, she's not here, right, guy? Yeah. So now you want to tell me that this isn't happening? I can't wait to hear that this isn't happening. Yeah, look at him for comfort, honey. Look at my husband for comfort. Why do you think this girl's called Last Call Lacey? Why do you think she's called that, guy? She sits in bars late at night with other...
3 Karens versus a couple over a parking space. Who do you think will win?
I think there's a parking spot over there.
Yeah, right.
What's this girl doing? Yo, get out the way.
Wait, what are you talking about? Come on.
This isn't your spot.
Yo, really? No.
Guys, get out the way.
Are you serious? It's a whole parking spot right here.
Go park where's your car at?
Really?
You guys don't even have a car at.
Come on.
Ladies, move.
Hey.
I'm trying to go somewhere. Come on.
You can't just take a parking spot.
Are you kidding me?
Okay. I'm about to move the car. Back up.
Move.
Back up. Come. No, you weren't. You weren't here first.
Where's your car at? You can't save a spot. There's no dibs. It don't have your name on it.
It does not have your name on it. Okay.
This is a joke. Are you?
This is ridiculous.
Where the fuck is your car?
Okay. All right. Obviously. Okay. Come on, ladies.
Move.
Ladies, out the way.
Go.
Ladies, out the way. Ladies.
Where's your car?
I'm gonna inch this car up, and you're gonna move out the way. Are you serious?
You guys move.
Come on.
Get off the car.
Okay. Look, lady, don't scratch the paint now.
All right.
You're gonna have to bounce.
I'm gonna call the cops if you don't get off.
Yet another racist Karen causing problems by insisting that a black kid stole her phone when in reality it's a completely different story. Watch this for yourself.
This Karen racially profiled a Walmart customer and accused him of stealing her son's phone.
Follow me outside the store. First she was eyeing me in the store.
She began following him throughout the property.
I'm a married man sitting here dealing with this woman's irateness because
she even took it as far as complaining to a store manager.
That's not my fault, but being racially profiled, that's going to be
When we were in the parking lot, it was marking him like right there, but I can't.
Where's that now?
And this is the moment she realized she up.
She accused me, and it's okay because I have everybody.
She sees her kid walking back with his phone.
No, I can't for my safety. Everybody I'm involving, I understand. When she racially profiled me, her son found the phone.
Her kid left the phone in the car all along.
Her son found it in the car. So now I'm going to press charges. May I have your name, please? May I have your name, please, ma'am? No. Okay, that's okay. I'll get
And instead of apologizing, she tells him to go F himself.
I seen where your son went to the car. Have your license plate. Thank you.
It is disrespectful to stand in their way while the Royal Guard marches, but these Karens and Kevins still stood in their way, and as a result the Royal Guard yelled "make way" to them and got them out of the way.
Make way!
Come on, tourist.
So up first, we have the moment two racist Karens are having lunch at a Burger King before racially discriminating against the manager known as Ricardo Castillo for speaking Spanish to one of his co-workers. Just take a look at this.
You're in America, you should speak American English. No, ma'am, I don't. Go back to Mexico if you want to keep speaking Spanish. Go back to your Mexican country.
Guess what, ma'am? I'm not Mexican. I'm not Mexican, but you're being very prejudiced, and I want you out of my restaurant right now.
And then
You know what? I'll do it for you, man. I'll call the cops and have you trespassing me. For me, it is for you have people like you so ignorant and disrespectful.
We are ignorant.
You're very ignorant and disrespectful. And get out of my restaurant.
Don't worry, we're
Go.
This isn't your restaurant.
And it is, actually, as a matter of fact, it is. I hate to say
Wow.
this, but it is. And you know what? The owner of this franchise is Mexican. His name is Guillermo Morales. No, they don't. He does not.
So the cops were called and they left the building, and so thankfully karma caught up to them and they were charged as their actions and manner were just disgusting and wrong. In the next clip we have an older racist Karen named Constance Lynn Bono, who's 60 years old and woke up one morning and decided that she was going to commit a hate crime, and it happened to be against a young Hispanic couple who were on holiday. Just check this out.
Arturo Cordovez and his wife Leah Franco are natives of Ecuador, currently living in New Orleans, where Leah is finishing her medical residency. In the course of doing that, Dr. Franco has been treating COVID patients day after day. So, to decompress, the couple decided to spend the weekend in Houston over the holiday to unwind. Sunday afternoon, they were looking for a restaurant when they noticed a woman following in a car behind them.
So we stopped a little bit on the side, and she was still there.
She stopped behind us.
She stopped behind us. After that, she started showing a hammer through the mirror.
She was shaking her hands like this and cursing at us, I think.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what did I do?
So from this interview you can gather that they were just two innocent people who were just traveling and scared by her actions. Now listen to what they have to say next.
The couple called 911 and turned into a gas station at Westheimer and South Shepherd. The woman followed them.
And that's when she pulled beside us and started screaming at us. And we yelled, "What do you want?" And she said, "Stop following." And then she screamed, "You Mexicans, go get out of my effing country. Go back to your effing country."
The woman got out of her car with a hammer and seemed to be threatening them with it. Before the situation escalated further, police arrived and took her into custody. Police identify her as 60-year-old Constance Lynn Bono. She was arrested Sunday and remains in jail today. So far, investigators haven't been able to say what sparked the incident.
So that's right, she got out of her car with a hammer and started to threaten them without any provocation, and eventually police arrived on scene and arrested her after unlawfully, intentionally and knowingly threatening Arturo Cordovez with imminent bodily injury by using and exhibiting a deadly weapon, named a hammer. The court documents show Bono has been charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, a second-degree felony. According to the court documents, if convicted, she could serve up to 20 years in prison. The charge can be elevated to a first-degree felony if prosecutors think that this was a racially motivated attack.
A fight broke out during the movie Alice in Wonderland when Kevin put his feet on top of some little girl's seat, and the dad went nuts. The film's soundtrack made it more dramatic. Truly a splendid performance.
But talk that game. I need to see this. Yeah, so what? I don't put the f*** at her face then. Dude, I will knock the hell out of you. What you gonna do, son? Huh? Talk. Keep talking, but not Yeah, whatever. Keep talking game. Drag your feet on the damn floor, that's the kids. Keep it up. Tell me keep it up.
James, get him out. Take him out for a second.
I knocked you out. I told you when you sit down, you don't take your feet and bada bing.
So this camera person encountered this drunken Karen who was going on a trip with her boyfriend to Ecuador before things took a turn for the worse. Unfortunately, this boyfriend was on the receiving end of it and took it all in, but thankfully someone captured this moment and this woman was held accountable and it was shared everywhere online. Just check this out.
I wish you would help me, Carlos. I wish you would help me. It's gonna make me look stupid. I wish you would help me. I wish. You look stupid and confused the entire time we're here. And it's cool. I've never had this done before. And you won't help me! Sorry, son of Sorry, son of So I'm American and I don't understand a single word that this says.
Why? Because you want to do well.
I'm gonna start screaming and have someone get you away from me. I hate you for doing this to me. This is my first flight and you're doing this to me.
So as you can see in here, she was hurling all kinds of abusive statements and insults towards him, including saying that she hates him. Meanwhile, he was in a foreign country trying to translate everything and handle her while she's having a breakdown and abusing him. I really feel for this guy, and he made a follow-up video after he was identified and he explained it, saying that she had a substance abuse problem as well as mental disorders, which is no excuse, but it gives you some context on her behavior. But he did end the relationship and move on to new and better things and left this negative part of his life behind, so thankfully karma did catch up to this Karen. She wants to speak to the manager of judges.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury? I would like to call. Ma'am, stop. I know you want to control this room, but this isn't Burger King. When the sign changes to Burger King, you can have it your way. Right now, this is my courtroom. And you will answer my questions. Stop. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury? All right, I'll take that as silence. I understand her attorney is on here. Where is her attorney? You will not act disrespectful in this court. Do you understand, ma'am? You certainly may remain silent. Where is your attorney? Do we have an attorney?
I'm on here.
Sir?
So up next we have another entitled Karen in a hospital going off at staff for apparently not taking a complaint seriously when she's saying that she allegedly can't breathe, which is just nonsense with all the screaming and swearing you're about to hear. Just check this out.
Get bed out there in the hallway like you did the other people. Well, it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Your oxygen level is fine. My oxygen level might be fine, but are you listening to me breathe?
Holy sh**.
Please. You need holy shit. Chest pain and can't breathe, and then I have a lady next to me cussing. So if there's only situation. I'm at the hospital. I've been dealing with these dumbass motherfuckers for hours, right? I come in this room, and I'm livid. I'm not breathing. I got chest pain, dude, and I have this little chick next to me cussing at me, dude. So
If you weren't a people wouldn't curse you out.
Call me again and we can go outside and I'll show you. I don't know who you think you're talking to like that, but you better watch your mouth.
So she's being extremely disrespectful and this woman stands up for the staff before the Karen starts threatening this woman. Just watch what happens next.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh
Little tiny.
You little.
You know what? Let's see. Hold on. Excuse me. This girl in here is calling me a. So can you get security before I bust her mouth open? She's calling me a in here. Really?
At least you can breathe now.
She's calling. So come with me. Hello?
Bye, Karen.
So this Karen gets so irritated that she starts calling out to the hospital workers to call security before she apparently busts her mouth open, but to me it sounds like she's breathing just fine and wants attention as Karens usually do. So next up we have one of the biggest drama queen Karens to ever exist. She got caught stealing a package before she starts trying to justify her actions before falling to the ground and claiming that he hurt her. Just take a look at this.
I am actually, in fact, yes, taking the
You're taking my property.
Well, you know, there's been a lot of comings and goings of UPS trucks in this neighborhood.
What about
a
that? lot
of packages coming to this house particular. Well, something's going on in there. Something's going on in there.
It's Amazon.
I'm taking the package.
It's my Amazon wish list.
I'm taking the package.
No, you're not taking my package. That's my stuff.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Ow! Oh my God!
So you really can't make this stuff up, but luckily she was caught before she took off with this package. This entitled Karen, identified only as Judy, attempted to ruin her son's wedding after having something to say about what the bride said during her vows. Just take a look at this.
You're not going to say my son has flaws.
We can leave.
No, I don't have to leave. That dress you're wearing, we've paid for.
Let's calm down.
You're not going to ruin my day. You are not going to say my son has flaws.
Wow.
Everybody has flaws, and that's why I love them. You can leave, Judy. Like you don't have flaws.
You can leave.
You can get out of my wedding now. I'm not leaving. That dress you're wearing, I paid for. Get out. I'm not getting out. Try it, and I'll have you arrested. Tony, get her out of here. This is not right.
This is not. Let's just respect the wedding.
I'm not leaving.
Just hold your
You show respect. You left your daughter at 12.
Let's just calm down. Let's say, hey, we don't need this. We don't need this.
I don't want to hear any flaws about my son.
So you'd assume she would settle down after this, right? Well, wrong. She continues on her rant. Watch what happens next.
You have the flaws right now because
Are
you
you
don't know how to
kidding?
act like an
I
adult.
have the
You
flaws.
don't know how to act like an adult right
Oh,
now.
kidding. I give that man $500 because he wanted to live high and mighty.
Oh my God.
This is not your day. It's not about you. No, but she's not going to have flaws about my son.
It's not about you.
She's in love with your son.
Okay, let's continue, please. Let's continue.
Heidi, she's using my son. Heidi, go and sit down.
Let us continue, please. One thing you chose to
So in the end, the crazy Karen mother eventually sat quiet as everyone went against her, even her own son, as he was so embarrassed by her actions and obviously disagreed with how she behaved. But thankfully his wife was there to comfort him and reassure him that everything will be alright. Luckily it doesn't end there. We have some footage from the sister who recorded the scene explaining the situation with some context and giving an update on them. Just watch this.
Okay, so because everybody's asking and it's gone so viral, I just can't even believe it. Update is they're married, happy, they have a baby. They try to contact his mom, but she's just not about it. So she's missing out on her grandson, my sister, and her son, who are happily married. And for those of you who are saying that her husband should have said something during the ceremony, he didn't want to make it even worse than it already was. I mean, his mom came and ruined their wedding. Like, come on. And after the ceremony, that's when he had talked to his mother. And of course she wasn't listening, so that's the update. Thanks, bye.
So they have a family and are living happily and just continuing on with their lives and didn't let this brief moment ruin anything between them. And thankfully the mother is out of their lives for good and isn't causing any more drama for them, so I guess karma really did catch up to her. Next up we have a crazy Karen thought to be Leslie Genchi of Costa Mesa, who was recorded going on a drunken racist rampage while breaking down inside the restaurant Market Broiler in Huntington Beach, California. This whole confrontation allegedly started when the drunken Karen seemed to get upset that no one was wearing a mask in the restaurant, even though she herself wasn't wearing one either. Just take a look at this.
I'm recording all the homies are not gonna get in trouble.
I hope you go on the HP forum. Yeah, pick and choose, huh?
Monday night is the Market Broiler.
The girl that kidnapped me. No, stop it.
Dude, she's not even white, she's Mexican.
Come on.
Someone's work here or know someone or something.
No, why not the girl that just knocked me? They kidnapped me. I You had no balls to stand up for your own employees.
So after accusing the restaurant workers of abusing her and all, she continues to go on a rant. Watch what she does next.
Deserve your job. No, you don't work for it. I pay to be here. I pay to have food. You don't. You're supposed to be guess what? Are you vaccinated? Because if you are, if you're not vaccinated, you have a mandated responsibility. Fuck vaccines.
Wrong city, lady.
So she starts insisting that the woman is a health risk and needs to see a vaccination card because she isn't wearing a mask, but neither is this Karen, so it's quite hypocritical, but what she does next is absolutely crazy.
This is weird.
Wow! Hey! What? Hey, you ain't cool. Make sure she wears a mask. What is wrong with you?
So after the video ends, she was arrested after she tried to drive away in a car. So thankfully she was arrested and charged for the incident as she was racist, abusive, and drunk in public. Next up we have video of a white female customer at an IHOP going off on a racist tirade against an innocent soldier who was just trying to get some food with his mates before she started berating him and causing a scene. Just check this out.
Ma'am, please walk away. Please. No. Ma'am, can you please leave?
Because?
Can you just please leave? We're leaving. Can you excuse? I'm trying to get out.
You need to find another place to be.
Can you please leave?
Is your restaurant? No, but
So
you're
Ma'am?
you're making a problem.
Ma'am.
You
No.
need to leave us. You need to leave us.
Ma'am,
You
thank
need to
you.
leave
Thank
us.
you, sir. Can you please
You
leave?
need to, is there a cop or somebody around here? There's a cop here. They need to get her out of here.
You need to call the cops because this is not.
This is what I asked you not to do. Let's go.
Oh, so you the thin blue line? I get confused.
Hey,
Are you
hey,
BLM?
hey, leave him
Are
alone.
you Antifa? Are you BLM?
You need to be quiet and walk.
Fine, mother. I will drop you.
Oh, drop me, really?
You want to
Get
go?
up. Get up. Get up.
You want to
Get
go? You want to go?
This lady is coming over here yelling, screaming, cussing these guys.
So another man starts defending him before she starts making physical threats towards him, which is just completely absurd. I guess this woman thinks she is unbeatable. Thankfully, this man had enough self-control to not engage in a fight with her for her own sake. But with these kinds of racist actions with no remorse, she probably won't be so lucky in the future if she keeps acting up. Now we have 20-year-old Rihanna Medina, who was caught stealing packages from an innocent man who happened to catch her in the act. Just take a look at this.
I'm Pat Harvey. And I'm Paul Majors. A local woman got a lot of unwanted attention when video of her attempting to steal packages went viral. The CBS 2's Dave Lopez shows us today she got emotional in the courtroom.
841.
20-year-old Rihanna Medina had just stopped crying when the judge allowed the cameras to roll at her arraignment today in Alhambra.
I'm going to deny the request for OR.
And she quietly wept when the judge set her bail at $90,000. You couldn't see the tears because her attorney blocked her from the camera angle.
You know I live here.
The man who took this cell phone video, he does not want to be identified, said he caught Miss Medina trying to steal 2 of his packages that were delivered for his business. Today, in court, Miss Medina pleaded not guilty to 3 felony charges: second-degree commercial burglary, identity theft, and grand theft of personal property.
My mom lives here.
That's what she told the man who actually lives in that house as he was taking the cell phone video.
So thankfully this man was smart enough to pull out his camera and record the evidence of her stealing, but her excuse was that her mom actually lives there, but that obviously didn't work too well. Watch what happens next.
Video that shows her trying to haul off with 2 packages that contained $1,000 worth of parts that the man needed to run his business.
I want to call the police on you.
She dropped the packages, stormed off, and the homeowner said she gave him the finger. Alhambra police said she then went and hid in a nearby motel using an assumed name and a false identity. That's why she's being charged with identity theft. And today in court, the prosecutor said that in 2011, Miss Medina had been arrested on a different charge, failed to show up in court, and was picked up on a warrant. Because of that history, the judge raised her bail from $25,000 to $90,000. And even though she didn't steal the packages, according to the law, the intent was there, and she did move them from point A to point B, thus the charge. And if she's convicted of these charges, she's looking at 4 years in state prison. Dave Lopez, CBS 2 News.
So this Karen got charged with multiple charges and her bond was set at $90,000, and if she's convicted of all of the charges against her, she could face up to 4 years in prison. So thankfully karma did catch up to this Karen too. So this Karen, identified as 23-year-old Diana Garcia, tailed a delivery truck and attempted to run off with the package after the truck left, but she wasn't so lucky as a nearby neighbor spotted her and chased her down with the police. Just take a look at this.
Neighbors look out for each other in this cul-de-sac, unafraid to jump in if necessary. That's what happened yesterday when Trig was at work.
FedEx dropped off the package and my Ring doorbells, they're going off like crazy. Within seconds after he left, it goes off again. I'm like, well, what the heck's going on? So I turned on the app and I see this lady just coming into my front driveway. Not a care in the world, gets out of her car, goes straight to my front door, grabs the package and runs back to her car.
It was bold. She didn't even try to hide her face with a mask. At the same time the woman was getting the package, Trig's next-door neighbor, who asked to keep his name private, was watching from a window. He got in his car and began to tail the woman, called up Trig, then they called 911.
Caught dead to rights within 20 minutes.
When the Precinct 4 Constable's office says deputies searched the woman's car, they found more packages, in addition to this crystal meth. 23-year-old Diana Garcia is now facing drug and mail theft charges.
It's devastating, I will tell you that, especially when you come home and you're expecting those packages to be there.
Trig says tonight he's not angry at the woman accused of taking it from his doorstep, but he would like to see one thing happen.
I hope that she gets some help. I really do.
Matt Doherty, KGU 11 News.
So she was arrested and additionally charged with drug charges as they found crystal meth in her vehicle. So not only was she charged for her package stealing habits, but also her drug habits. So it's fair to say karma really caught up to her. So right now we're going to be taking a look at what is probably one of the most disgusting and entitled Karens I've ever witnessed in my life. We have the moment an unidentified Karen goes off and abuses a younger woman in a church for allegedly being overweight and wearing shorts in a church. Just take a look at this.
She's a chubby girl. She's got a dress on that's appropriate. It comes down to about top of her knees.
So you're sitting here calling me fat?
Oh, you don't think you are?
No, because I love who I am. I'm sorry. No,
You
get
can
the
love.
out of my face.
I don't have to. And don't swear at me like that.
I don't give a
I do. That's your problem. I do give a but you don't. Obviously. Don't come back on that stage with those shorts. I'm warning you.
Who are you? Who are you? Who?
You can read my name.
I see that, but who are you to tell me what I'm supposed to
Lower
do?
your
No,
voice.
get the out of my face!
Quit swearing at me.
Get out! I am 19 years old and I can do whatever I want.
Really?
Yes.
Try it.
Okay. Bye. 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 Bye, 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 because guess what? I've been recording this entire thing, and I will show my parents that I will never come back to this church because of how much you are disrespectful. You are so disrespectful. She called me fat. She called me fat.
Go in the bathroom. Go in the bathroom. She is in there swearing.
So this woman starts threatening and berating this young woman with no provocation whatsoever and has the audacity to call her fat when this Karen is literally obese and just an overall disgusting human being. So after this altercation ended, this video was spread around the church and social media after the parents of the abused woman was shown, and I believe this Karen was removed from the church altogether, which isn't enough karma, but thankfully some karma did catch up to her. No matter what you do, just don't stand in the way of the royal guards, because if you do, the royal guard is just going to get angry.
Quick march! My way! Quick march!
This Karen called the cops on a Taco Bell. Yes, you heard that right. She literally called the cops on a Taco Bell.
Hey,
You just cussed the whole murder out.
Is that how you talk to a 16-year-old? Is it really? Is it really? How old are you? Does she talk to you like that?
Don't address my daughter. Don't address my daughter.
What is with crazy Karens being obsessed with parking next to their boyfriends? It surely has to be an insecurity thing because I'm just baffled by their actions.
Away from my car.
I'm telling you, my car is right there. It would take you seconds.
Go and get in your car then.
We'll always park next to each other. This is my spot. Can you move your car, please?
Why?
Well, this is my boyfriend's car, and this is where I usually park. So it'll be better if you just find something like somewhere else.
It's a car park.
Yeah, but there's more spots, so
yeah. Why don't you move then?
Well, because I'm telling you that my boyfriend is here.
And?
Well, I always park next to my boyfriend.
Wait, so you want me to move?
Yeah.
Because I'm parked next to you?
Yeah.
You and
There's
your
plenty of spots. Like, why do you have to park next to my
boyfriend?
boyfriend?
Why do you want me to move?
Well, I'm telling you because my boyfriend is right next to you.
And?
Well, because is it your boyfriend? I don't think so. There's plenty of spaces. Look at your left. There's plenty of spaces. You can just move.
Yeah, but I want to park here.
Why do you want to park here? Do you like my boyfriend?
Because it's closer to the shop. Like what? I don't understand.
You're gonna just walk more. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna move my car.
Why?
Because I want to park here. I don't care. Why do you care so much?
Well, because my boyfriend is here and we always park next to each other.
So? You're really coming up to a stranger on a car park asking me to move?
Yeah.
Because I'm parked next to your boyfriend.
And you're really gonna stay here?
Are you really that insecure? What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
Oh. Go away.
I'm not gonna go away.
Why?
You want me to call my boyfriend?
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna be here.
What's he gonna do? Tell me to move?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to.
Well, I don't care. What's wrong with you?
Girlfriend, what's wrong with you?
Well, nothing's wrong with me. I just
Get
want to
away
get
from
to
my car. Get away from my car.
I'm not gonna go away.
Why?
I'm telling you, why do you care? There's other parking slots there. Look there.
You go and
There's
move
plenty
there
of them.
then.
Well, no, I have my car.
What do you think?
There.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Well, I don't know. I mean, look at you.
What?
Maybe you're trying to flirt with my boyfriend.
Oh my days, you are. You're really that insecure?
Well, maybe you've been following. I don't know. Why are you here? Of all the places you decided to park
I'm waiting to go into the supermarket.
Yeah, right. Why didn't you pick another spot?
Because I'm not doing this.
This Karen in the video gets a little bit closer when taking a photo with the royal guard. You can see the royal guard hesitate after he hits the back of his gun on the floor. He didn't want to scare or hurt an old woman, so he lightly pushed her instead. Respect to this royal guard. So next up we have a crazy Karen on the subway who goes off on a man for holding a pole near her. You just won't believe this until you see it. She is truly one of a kind.
Make my fare, okay? Say not to have your arm in front of my face.
Look around.
I don't give a around me. I care what's in front of me. Understand that? I'm not here for nobody else. I'm here for me.
That's very obvious.
Yes, and then move your arm please up a little bit so it's not in front of my face.
Now, if you're asking me to move it up a little bit.
No, you don't give me so damn rude and obnoxious.
Yeah, who's being rude or obnoxious?
You, if I don't see that place out, who the hell's going to?
Are we getting pumped?
Excuse me, move your arm. Now what's the problem? You waiting for what? For me to say the BLEASE? Because I'm not going to do it.
I'm not moving wherever. I am holding onto the ball like everybody.
Yeah. If my husband's an officer, this wouldn't happen. Trust me. That is nice.
So up next we have Stephanie Denaro, a blatant racist who was filmed having a racial outburst at a black cashier named Vic at a Manhattan bakery named Davidovic Bakery after she refused to put on a mask while placing her order. She was told she couldn't be served if she wasn't wearing a mask, and that's when she went on her outburst. Just check this out.
A shocking and offensive video circulating online. A woman's racist rant targeting a Lower East Side bagel shop employee over wearing a mask. And now we're hearing from that employee.
the target of a racist tirade at a Lower East Side bakery, speaking out for the first time. Vic was behind the counter at Davidovich Bakery on Sunday with a line full of customers when he saw this woman identified as Stephanie Denaro causing quite a stir by refusing to wear a mask.
Excuse me, I think you might have forgotten your mask, and you should probably wear your mask. She replied to me saying, who am I to ask her that question, and why am I asking her that question, and followed with all the slurs that she had said.
Security at Essex Market told the mother of 5 she had to mask up or leave. Denaro unloaded, upsetting Vic.
So as you can see, it was an unprovoked attack on an innocent man just doing his job. Luckily, she was later identified after it was posted online and went viral, and karma caught up to her as her social media platforms were flooded with comments and no one gave it up. So next up we have the so-called infamous Staircase Karen, also known as Lena Hernandez, who went viral after 2 clips you guys are probably familiar with blew up around the world. The first clip where she racially abused an Asian teenager on a public staircase for exercising in public.
Get the f*** out of this world! Get the f*** out of this state! Go back to whatever f***ing Asian country you belong in.
Okay, race.
This is not your place. This is not your home. We do not want you here. You put that on Facebook. I hope you do, because every person will beat the out of you from here on out. Don't you ever say, oh Jesus, to me when I want to use the stairs, you little.
There's other stairs.
You are a ignorant teenager.
And the second clip where she racially discriminated against an Asian man mimicking him and taunting him in a parking lot.
Well, great, you are. I think you're going.
You understand me, China man? You understand me, China man?
Respect.
Respect.
Respect people.
Respect.
Lady.
I can't understand your language in
Respect,
China man.
lady.
Respect? Then you move your car. You're
There you
way
go.
too close. Get away from me.
There you go. You don't even know how to park the car. You don't even know. There you go.
Do you know who my family is? Do you know who your family is? Go home to your family.
But neither of these are as bad as when she physically attacked an innocent woman who was standing up for a custodial worker who was being verbally abused by Hernandez, and this incident landed her in court. It reportedly happened in a shopping mall bathroom. You can see the footage from the victim right now.
But Hernandez's day in court stemming from a third incident in October 2019 at the Del Amo Fashion Center, where Caselyn Salmano says Hernandez beat her violently after Salmano stood up for a custodial worker Hernandez was verbally abusing.
Shoved me to the ground, and when I attempted to stand my ground, that's when she grabbed my hair, pushed my head towards the ground, and punched me multiple times in the head.
Nearly a year later, in her impact statement, Salmano urged the judge to reject the plea deal, saying the psychological trauma she still endures warrants greater punishment.
So after 3 racist attacks on innocent people that were completely unprovoked, she finally landed herself in court after she was arrested for misdemeanor battery, following a warrant issued for her arrest. Lena Hernandez, 54, of Long Beach, Florida, agreed to plead no contest to misdemeanor battery in exchange for a sentence of 47 days in jail plus 3 years probation with anger management classes. She was also ordered to stay at least 100 yards away from the victim and the mall where the attack happened. So next up we have 23-year-old Adelaide Shrowang, who was escorted off of a Delta flight at Southwest Florida International Airport when a captain ordered that she be removed from the flight on July 7th. According to the airline crew, she was disruptive, refusing to wear a mask, arguing with flight attendants, and even spitting at other passengers in the middle of a pandemic. Just take a look at this.
Hello.
We're going to take you off the aircraft.
Richard.
Yep, you're going to have to get off the aircraft,
Yeah,
okay?
and you're out there,
Yep.
and I compliment you not wearing a mask.
She's a representative of the aircraft. They don't want you flying on their plane today, okay? So you're going to have to get off the
After they
aircraft.
made us wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, that's the way it is, but right now I'm going to
And
need you...
that's fine, and I will respect that.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to grab your bag and just
And I
step
did
off
not
the
do
aircraft.
anything, actually.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides speak my mind.
Okay.
And you know what? I live in America, and that's what fucking America's
All right,
about.
calm down.
No, you know
Listen
that.
to me. Grab your bag.
You know that. You know that.
Give me another unit on the plane, please.
If you are ever going to put your hands on
Grab
me.
your bag.
No, I will grab my bag. But you know, I'm going to sit here and say what I'm saying.
Listen, no one's going to put their hands on you unless you
Alright,
have to.
yeah, you
Grab
won't.
your bag and
Yeah,
just step off
you
the
won't.
Okay, but I need you to get up.
No.
Okay?
You need me to get up? You may need me to get up, but you know what I feel my need to do as a person? Just like
You need to call.
no, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna say what I need to do, and if you're gonna do whatever you feel you need to do to me, right? So I'm gonna say what I have meant to say.
So after a little disagreement with the cops, she started having a hissy fit and starts another disruption. Just watch this.
No, to everybody.
Stand up, man.
Yeah, everybody is doing this.
You're gonna get arrested if you do not stop.
I'm already gonna get arrested.
You're gonna get arrested if you don't stand up and get off the aircraft.
Probably already gonna get.
Do you want to get arrested?
I really
then stand up and get off the aircraft. That's all you have to do.
It's not about that, man.
Okay.
You can.
I'm gonna ask you one more time, and then I'm gonna have to put my hands on you. Okay?
For what reason?
Because you're not listening.
Let me ask you that. You're gonna put no. And that's fine. That's fine. Why do you have a right to put your hands on me, though?
Okay, let's go, Rekt. Come on.
No. Why do you have a right to put your hands on me?
Ma'am.
What am I doing that makes you feel like you have a right to put your hands on me? Seriously though, can you tell me that? Can you just help me to understand as a human that is alive? Why do you? Seriously though.
Yep. Get 'em
like
off.
Seriously. Why? Can you just tell me that? Like, I'm actually asking you as a person.
At this point, here's what's happening. They're going to deplane the aircraft. I'm going to take you off the plane.
That was already happening.
And you're going to jail, just so you know.
That was already happening.
So after this entire situation, RYANC was charged with resisting an officer, trespassing, and interference with an aircraft operation. She was allegedly continuing to be disruptive as she was transferred to jail and during the booking process. It really wouldn't surprise me if she was on some sort of drugs based on her behavior. Now we have the moment that Karen goes into a hospital and abuses a security guard for no apparent reason and nearly starts a fight. Just check this out.
Sit down. You need to calm down. You could have kept me respectfully. You said, as I already told you. Who told me already? Oh, that was your excuse to try to get smart? How about coming me respectfully the first time? No, how about coming me respectfully the first time? Stop walking up on me. Stop walking up on me. Stop walking up on me. That gun, that bad don't. Not no, you need to back up. You need to back up. Rent a cop, you need to back up. No, like you said, you come at somebody with respect you the first time, and then no, whoa. First off, I'm not talking to you. I don't care. No, she said that she already told me. No one told me those rules. The rules
So another security guard comes up to her trying to defuse the situation, and her behavior just doesn't change. Watch this.
Anyway, you can ask him respectfully as he's asking me, and now I listen. And also, if you get loud again, I'm gonna ask you to leave. Anyway, I will take a seat now that I want to. What the hell happened? Your security guard came to me and told me she already told me the rules, but she hadn't told me the rules. I see people here on their phones making calls, cussing, doing all kinds of other shit. Don't come to me and talk to me like you already told me the rules. I'm not a child. You don't have to talk with me like that. Thank you. Okay, they've already spoken to me. The security has already spoken to me and dealt with me on the problems they had. But all I'm saying is I'm not a child. I'm not going to be spoken to like one.
So she sits down and you'd think that's the end of it, but she actually gets back up and eventually gets herself thrown out of the hospital. Unfortunately, we can't show that part of the clip, but nonetheless, she got exactly what was coming her way. Now we have a Karen identified as Lisa Zona of St. Louis being filmed going on a vicious and racist tirade against an innocent store manager for a reason that is unknown as of the time being. Thankfully, this incident was recorded on camera for the world to see this woman for who she truly is. Just check this out.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Please leave.
You're going to be leaving soon, too. I promise you that. You no good.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys want to
Bye. Have a
call
good day.
racism? You're more racism than white person ever.
Okay.
You black.
Okay, that doesn't bother me.
You.
Okay, have a good day.
Don't dance around on your porch like a monkey.
Get out.
So unfortunately she left before police were called to the scene, but leave it to the internet to let karma catch up to her. I mean, they were the ones to identify her when this was posted online, and I'm sure it'll follow her for the rest of her life. Funny how they change their tone when they're facing consequences.
Second of all, you called my employee a bitch. Completely uncalled for, inappropriate, you're not going to travel. We don't tolerate that crap with us at all. So you can find another courier to fly with. I'd suggest hear it. Nope.
Listen, can I just curse?
If you acted appropriate and weren't disrespectful, then I would let you travel. But unfortunately, you called my employee a bitch. Did you call my employee a bitch?
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
I was sleeping there. No, I did not.
You didn't. So the other people have heard you say it as well. Don't count. Yeah, she also had 2 children. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, don't lie, because you already did that once when you took the mask off and put a new one of yours on.
I was getting this out of my bag. Yes, I was.
You were putting the same mask on. You didn't have a mask on when you went down. Unfortunately, if you don't follow our policy, it's a period end of discussion. You don't want to follow a federal mask mandate, and then on top of that, calling a vulgar name to my employee, it's not going to happen.
There's a nice way to handle someone not wearing a mask, Karen, and this isn't it.
Karen from the gym started sprinting at us after we left.
Yeah.
You need to wear your mask. What's your name?
What's my name?
Yes.
Noah Cohen.
Sorry?
Noah Cohen.
Noah Cohen? I'm going to
Yeah.
make a note in your file and send it up to head office.
Thank you.
3 staff members asked you.
Cheers.
Excuse me?
What?
We're in a public place. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Honestly, all Karen should have to go to Judge Judy.
You say you are being disturbed by noise that is being purposefully caused by the defendant. She acknowledges that she is making noise in her house to purposefully annoy all of her neighbors.
Yes.
And she is saying that until all the neighbors band together to get rid of Mr. Vbot, she is going to continue to make everybody's life miserable. They are entitled to the peaceful enjoyment of their home, just as you are. Absolutely, just as you are. But I'm not hearing the case now against either Mr. Vbot or the city council. I'm hearing the case of these innocent people who have been caused to suffer because you are protesting something that has nothing to do with them. And Ms. Lord, you have to stop.
This Karen starts going off at a man for legally overtaking a truck, and yet this Karen still has a whinge about it before being put in her place. Just check this out.
What did you say to me?
Do you know how many kids die on that road because of what you just did?
What did I do?
You went out in the middle of the thing.
It was a passing lane. My pass was legal.
Sir, but there's cars coming. There's teenagers driving. You were right behind the car.
Why do you care?
Because I've watched.
It's my responsibility.
Yeah, but
when I seek it.
We're behind you.
Okay.
Before that, you were right behind.
These two Karens start having a breakdown over a parking space they feel entitled to. You really can't make this up.
Please, you have to help us. This guy's a monster. He just totally spit around and cut.
It's awful. It's awful.
You know, he could have caused a horrendous fatal accident.
No, I'm not going to stop filming.
This is ridiculous. He needs to get out of this car or back.
He needs to move the car.
What did he do?
He parked in our parking space. We've been waiting for 20 minutes for it.
Put your masks on it.
But we're outdoors. Let me put a mask on. I want a mask.
This is America, for God's sakes. We'll put our masks on after this is over. He needs to move.
This strong Karen talked herself into a set of handcuffs. You love to see it.
Left, y'all better grab because that's your responsibility. I can't break the law. Shut the up, you dumb. Don't talk to me like that. I'm the wrong one. I'm the wrong one. No, sir. My ID's in there.
So this entitled Karen has a go at another patient in an emergency room in a hospital for no apparent reason before a security guard makes his way over and puts her in her place. Just check this out.
Are you? Stay away from the other people, you hear me? If you stay in this chair, get the fuck out. Thank you, sir. Do that again, I'll kick you out myself.
So she definitely learned her lesson and was shocked when she was called out for her actions, as Karens usually are, but it's nice to see someone stand up for someone else and put the perpetrator in their place. Hopefully this Karen learned her lesson and won't be acting up again anytime soon. Who would have thought a judge would be a Kevin? Not me.
Kevin's in court. This time it's the judge.
I thought that I was paying it. I just missed a court date. I got caught up Thanksgiving and absolutely forgot.
What am I supposed to do? What does the victim in your case, the ones are mine. I have to answer to them. They say, Judge, he doesn't pay. What are you doing about it, Judge? What are you doing?
This Karen attempted to steal from a restaurant and walk off with their property before she got caught in action. Just check this out.
Ma'am, we just paid a load of money for these empty bottles.
You did not. Please give them back.
Yeah, we did. How would I have them?
That's crazy. Why are you doing
this? How would I have them?
Ma'am, nobody
Because
sells those. Ma'am, please give me back our property.
Oh my God. You guys charge $70 for these bottles.
What are you talking about?
Crazy?
Ma'am, what are you talking about? We do not sell those. Those come with a water machine that we have. We only serve water out of them.
And you're worried about something that I paid $70 for?
You did not pay $70 for that.
Yeah, I
we
did.
don't even. There's no possible way. It doesn't exist.
You guys are ridiculous.
We're ridiculous. Okay, give me the other bottle.
Bye.
Give me the other bottle.
Hey, close the door.
Give me the other bottle.
Close the door.
I'm not letting you leave with.
Idiot.
Him. You're acting crazy. Why are you doing this?
You're an idiot.
Okay.
Move.
So she put up quite a fight and argued about how much she paid as if that's justification for stealing, but this guy wasn't having any of it and just kept her there until she gave in and returned the goods. Apparently this isn't her first time stealing either, and police have been notified about her identity and stealing habits. The Karen in this video is delusional. The driver just could not stop in time. What's even worse about this is how the Karen thinks she's in the right. It's green, she says. No, you just don't know how giving way works, Karen.
Fuck, man. What are you doing?
It's green! You just hit me!
I have the right of way.
It's green!
You turned. I have the right of way.
So this Karen was unfortunately for her caught by her husband while she was with another man, and he has it all on camera for us to sit back and enjoy watching. Just check this out.
And I'm not f***ing him, Dennis.
Are you f***ing her?
F will ya?
Alright, that's alright. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm telling your mother too.
Tell my mother what?
You're f***ing someone.
You're a f***ing... You have a f***ing thing on my phone, do ya? You have a f***ing thing on my phone?
So you're f***ing them in the back? You're
No, I'm not turning off the
I
back.
caught you f***ing right in
I'm
there.
not f***ing doing anything.
You were, you're in the back seat.
Stop.
You're f***ing married. So tell me, Karen, who have you
Nobody.
Tell the truth.
Nobody. I'm telling the truth.
Tell the truth, Karen.
You're taking new pictures, send them to people.
Because you are.
How do you know?
Because it's on your f***ing iPad. I seen it there. When I went to pictures there, you're hanging out. You're there. So you're sending them people.
You. Go yourself.
It's not such a good idea to rent your car to someone who wants to scam you. But that's exactly what we're witnessing in this video. In Pinal County, Arizona sheriffs responded to a fireworks disturbance call from a Karen, and it was all caught on a Ring doorbell. I love the way the sheriff tried to blame that guy for an attitude, but he's the one with the attitude.
How's it going, sir? What's going on?
Can I help you?
Yeah, hey, we're getting reports that you're out here shooting fireworks and shit. No?
I just got out of bed.
Just got out of bed?
Whoa. Take him. Close the door.
Alright, so you haven't been out shooting fireworks?
No.
Hey man, we just got that report. We gotta come and contact you to figure out what's going on.
Alright.
Alright. Hey, can I get your name real quick? So I can contact? No? Alright.
Anything else?
Yeah, hey, I know you made... Hey, man. You don't have to give us that.
Why are you getting mad? I'm not mad. I just woke up, brother.
Alright, man.
Alright.
These ladies actually managed to make the Royal Guard laugh. Although the Royal Guard was not happy with the situation at first, he did not show it, and these wholesome moments happened.
We've been hanging out all day. We were talking about potentially going to get some drinks later. We've had a busy day, and we've hung out with the Queen. So I'm trying to remember. We've done so much today that I can't even remember everything we've done. Oh my God, you must hate Americans.
You gotta speak up, Rhea.
I hate Americans for you. I'm really sorry. This has to be really entertaining for him. I hope.
Hopefully.
Yes, yes, yes! Oh my God, I can't believe you did it. You're awesome. I love you. Did you get that on film? Yes. Oh my God, we got a Royal Guard to break in. You want to break? Can we kiss you on the cheek real quick? God, okay. Oh God, it's good. Okay. I can't believe he's real.
So this short clip just shows the moment that a homeowner catches a package thief attempting to quickly run off with his package before he stops her. Just take a look at this.
Hey, put that down. I'm not kidding. Dude, I just stopped.
So without hesitation, she drops the package and makes a run for it. Luckily, this guy had a door cam, otherwise she would have been able to take off and he'd have no idea who was responsible. So next up we have a crazy Karen who has a breakdown in an airport after getting into some trouble after entering a restricted zone. After the staff attempted to apprehend her, she went on a rant and started screaming, trying to explain that she was attacked. Just watch this.
He threw me to the ground! My name is Terry M. Booz! I'm the manager of the airport here!
That's
Who
not
saw him choking? Who saw him choke me to the ground? Who saw me?
I saw you run through the door when you weren't supposed to. And I saw him
me
push
to
you
the
out
ground.
the door.
You deserve
I'm pretty sure you're
in
mistaken.
a dress!
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo! You
Not helping.
Excuse me? I want the manager of the airport here!
So as Karens usually do, she demanded the manager of the airport to come to her and sort out the situation, as if the police being there isn't enough. I guess she thinks she can wiggle her way out of this one. Well, not today, Karen. And now we have the moment a Karen and a Kevin, also known as a Ken, block a couple in a drive-thru for no apparent reason before calling the cops. You won't believe how this goes down.
Please lose your job over this. Please lose your job over this. Please. Because I will get my ass out the goddamn car and get the fuck out of my way now. Yo, dumb ass, get out of the goddamn way. This lady right here.
She cut me off to get to the takeout to the
Are you drunk?
Burger King.
Because you can't even get your words together.
And almost hit me when I was trying to get in.
I almost hit you.
And cut in front of me. I don't usually get upset, but this is...
Y'all, look how close I am. This is almost hitting them. This is almost hitting them. I am not the one to play with.
I'm my own car. I'm outside my car.
Exactly. This is a Karen. This is a Karen. This is a Karen and a Ken. A Karen and a Ken. Yes, please. Come on, cops. Come on down here, please.
So they don't budge one bit at all and hold their place. Watch what happens next.
And she's slurring her words, so I really hope she wasn't driving. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? Please tell me what the point is.
I realize that.
You realize what? Because they're probably telling you how stupid you look.
You're in Mercedes.
You need to get your damn wife, if that's who she is, and tell her to get her stupid ass in the goddamn car so I can get my onion rings. I am not the one to play with.
No, I'm outside of my car.
Go ahead and lose your job over this. Please do. Please do. If you even... Oh, you don't have a job. Got it. Got it. Here they go. Please get these assholes out the damn way.
So police arrive on scene and sort the situation out, but this was all for nothing as the Karen and the Kevin were just blocking her in out of spite for some reason and wasting police time and effort for nonsense. It's really, really cringe. So this Karen starts a situation in the middle of a busy road because she says, and I quote, "You offended me," to a driver behind her, and now she had to get out and confront him about it. However, he had something to say about it too. Just check this out.
It's your company and you wouldn't tell me.
But you're blocking the road.
I'm sorry, my car is I don't feel well. I can't move right now because you got me so upset.
You can move the car. It's simple. Just move it to the side of the road.
This is going to hurt you more than me.
Really?
Yeah. So either apologize and give me your name.
Apologize for what?
You're very rude. It was 3 seconds, sir.
It was the light was red.
3 seconds.
The light was red. It turned green. You still sat there reading a piece of paper. Then it turned red again.
You represent FedEx? You know what that does for employees?
But look, green's like go. You gotta move out of the way. You can't just sit here. Look, listen to him.
He told me I left the door open. He's worried about the door. He's a nice man.
Okay, then why you leave the door open?
And I'm going to stand there.
I don't know why you don't move.
Call the police or give
Go ahead,
me
get your phone and call the police.
Call your police. No, because then you'll get away.
So she insists on blocking traffic to prove a point. Watch how the situation escalates.
Call the police or give me your number.
Then I'll get away.
Hold on. I'll get someone else to call the police.
Okay.
Give me your number or call the police or say you're sorry.
You know the number. It says it right on the side of the truck. Simple.
Call your number or I'll call the police.
Call the police. I'm not doing nothing. I'm waiting for you to move out of the way.
Apologize or give me your name.
Okay, I'm sorry for beeping the horn.
Okay. For being aggressive. Because we have enough problems in this
You're
world.
sitting at a green light.
Ew! I was dizzy.
And you pull over to the side.
Looking at a paper? You have no proof of that.
I can see through your window. You're reading a piece of paper.
I was dizzy and I got scared and said maybe the medicine's making me dizzy.
Then
so
you
I
pull
wasn't aware of
over.
the light. You're kidding me.
You're not aware of the light when I beeped the horn at you.
10 minutes ago. Keep being late with your packages. That's not going to help your employee record. Call the police.
I'm not calling the police. You call
Give
them.
me your ID number.
I'm not giving you my ID number. I don't have to give you my ID number.
I'm going to report you.
Go right ahead. You're blocking traffic.
I don't care. You understand? At some point, you got to stand up for yourself.
Okay.
And you were wrong. If I was an older person or I really was busy,
Doesn't matter. You're perfectly fine. You were reading a piece of paper.
You keep insisting on that when you can't just be a forgiving person. And believe me when I tell you, I was not reading for the sake of pleasure.
So thankfully he called her out and didn't cave in and give her exactly what she wanted straight away. Unfortunately, he did have to deal with her for quite a while. I personally would have tried to drive off or call the cops. I have no patience for Karens like these. So next up we have the moment a man accidentally kicks a woman on a train before she unleashes a crazy rant at him in front of an entire cart full of people, making a complete embarrassment out of herself. Just check this out.
You owe me an apology, pal. Jackass. What you laughing? You kicked a woman. You kicked a woman first. You laugh what? Walk. What spot?
Look, this is a busy train.
Yes, it is, and you kicked me. Son of a, you kicked me.
Quiet.
You kicked me. You kicked me! You call yourself a man? No shame, no pride, no nothing! You only have your back! Why should I shut up? I'm not an idiot! He kicked me! I was hurt! God damn it! You!
So she just sits there ranting and screaming in front of everyone, with people just so confused about what's going on, and some passengers even telling her to quiet down. Watch what she does next.
Yes, I am! And I want to embarrass him too! It's only your personal opinion! Kick me! First! Good! And I will be telling you my side of the story too! Look at your iPad! Such a violent guy. educated. I gave you half a spot. Yeah, so such a violent guy. Physically kicking people.
So she eventually stops yelling. Hopefully she realizes that it was just an accident and moves on with her day, but at the end of the day she is a Karen, so what are the chances of that happening? Up next we have quite an interesting situation. We don't have the beginning of the video, but based off of her video, she was watching something happen when she started going off at police for no reason after they started talking to her, insisting that she can do whatever she wants, wherever she wants, and just goes full Karen mode on them. Just take a look at this.
Coming this way. I'll go wherever I want. Yeah, I'll go wherever I want, dude. This is America. I can't stand here. I'm not allowed to stand here and document.
Did you just tell me you were walking?
Where do I have to walk, sir? The law doesn't say I have to walk. The law does not say I have to walk. This is America. I have a First Amendment right to stand wherever I want and document whatever I want. You want to take me for it? You want to arrest me for it? Do it right now, or shut up. That's what I thought. I hope every single person hears me too. Stop flexing. I don't need your permission to walk, to talk, or document. And no one out here does. So shut up. Nobody's afraid of you. I'll go wherever I please.
So she was obviously yelling so loud and starting a confrontation for no reason with the police, to the point where I'm guessing they were just quite stunned and shocked, and that's why they were so quiet. I wouldn't know what to say or do either in this situation, but it was all for nothing, as Karen's rants usually are. So next up we have a racist and entitled Karen who goes by the name Robin, who was filmed on a security camera in a hair salon owned and run by Sharon Spellman, going on a racist tirade because she didn't want her hair done by her Hispanic assistant who was more than qualified to do the job, before attempting to hit the owner Sharon and breaking down after realizing that she was caught on camera and trying to avoid responsibility for her actions. Luckily she got instant karma afterwards. Just take a look at this.
She's gonna do exactly like I do it. Robin, you need to be more trusting. No. But it's me. I would never do anything to make you uncomfortable.
I know. I want to.
Well,
You're supposed to be with the customer.
Oh, not in this room. I'm the boss here, Robin.
I'm not paying her, I'm paying you.
Nope, but I pay her, so she does what I say. And
come on, Sharon.
You'll be fine. You want to leave?
I will, if you don't do my hair.
You have your color on. You want to talk to me like that?
Yeah.
Robin!
Sharon.
Robin, she's my assistant. She does hair.
I want you to do my hair. I'm
Robin,
not going to tell you again.
Robin, don't talk to me that way.
I can't.
You can go. No, you're not going to talk to me that way.
Oh my God.
Robin, you don't.
Like this?
Robin, you're not going to talk to me disrespectfully.
Well, then you don't either. I'm going to have you do my hair.
You're right.
I want you to do it.
Right. And just relax. Take it back.
I will.
Take it back. Robin, you can't talk to people like that and think that people are just gonna, like, do whatever you say.
I came to get my hair.
I know, and I am running a full-blown business, and I'm training her, and wait, really, honestly, Robin, if you don't want to hear me out and, like, get to the resolution of this, you can leave with half your color on. Are you gonna me? Robin, get the out. Robin, get out, and do not cause a scene in my business. You just almost went to hit me, and you know what? It's on camera.
So that's right, she tried to hit her after realizing that she wasn't going to let her get away and throwing a hissy fit. Watch how she reacts when she realizes that she's on camera.
Robin, you didn't? Oh, get out. Here, let me get this one.
Oh my God.
Ew, Robin, that was disgusting. You just made me waste product.
Oh my God, you're going to let me go.
You want to get your shirt? Look how you just spoke to me and, like, she just saw that. Robin, I'm just having...
I apologize. I'm having a lot of stress in my life.
Robin, that was a lot, Robin.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Robin.
Please.
No, Robin.
Please.
Robin, that was, like, come on, Robin. I need you to go.
Oh
I'm sorry. That, like, put you on me shaking. Like, I've never had someone do that to
Well,
me.
I can't go with my hair.
But you should think about that before you are disrespectful. That was, like, wild, Robin. Like, I've never had that.
Okay, fine.
No, Robin, let's just deal with this later. Like, I just need you to go. Like, that was super disrespectful. Like, I can't even believe you just told me like that. Like, I really took care of you when no one in the other salon wanted to do your hair. I wanted to do your hair, and we created a bond. And you just
How do I
bond.
get this out?
You're just gonna go home and wash it. Robin, you can't disrespect people and expect people to do services for you. This is a service. It's not like the bank. You know what I mean? Like, I understand your situation with the bank, but you can't come in here in my business and make it like...
I have a lot of pressure
from
my daughter.
You know, I have a lot of pressure too. We all have pressures. Let's just end this. Here, Robin. Honestly, I appreciate you. Like, I'm wasting so much product, and like, I don't want you to waste your time, but that was a lot. Like, I'm gonna need you to do that.
Okay.
So she tries blaming her actions on her stress as if that's justification for her attempting to hit someone who's doing her a favor. Luckily, she got kicked out and banned from coming back, and this was shared all over social media, so all places will know to refuse service to her anytime in the near future. So right here we have an unidentified Karen in New Zealand getting caught red-handed stealing a bunch of packages from a couple who happened to be home at the time. When they realized, they came outside and confronted her before calling the police. Just take a look at this.
That's going to the police.
So I'm handing it to you. What's
Put it down.
What?
Put it down on the ground. On the ground.
Oh, you're a...
And you can
There you
give me
go.
the one that you've got in your purse as well.
Oh, good one. And you can't hand them to her? Or what?
Stealing packages at the front doorstep and now
Put them
she's
down.
calling it us.
What, you can't hand them?
You can put them on the
How about
ground.
you?
Look at this Karen. Look at this Karen
What's
Facebook.
wrong with you? I was handing them to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I'll take it.
So she showed no remorse for her actions at all and claimed that she was just handing them to the couple, which is obviously such a ridiculous excuse, before throwing them on the ground, and then the police were called to the scene, where they later arrived, and we believe that she was arrested, so thankfully karma did catch up to her. Up next we have the moment of religious Karen walks up to a couple of kids sitting down eating their food together and starts questioning them about their religious beliefs, and has the audacity to question their sexual orientation, stating that it's wrong. You won't believe this until you see it. Just watch this.
Go to church anywhere? Huh? No. No? You don't? Mm-mm. Do you guys know how to get to heaven? Huh? I don't know you guys at all. I know. I just see you guys. You guys aren't like girlfriends, are you? No, we're cousins. Okay, alright. Just cousins. But if it was, it's genuinely none of your business. Yeah, you're right. But I just want to let you guys know, because they don't teach you young kids anything about God anymore, that it's not the right way to live. So. Well, if you force it on somebody, it's not right. I'm not forcing it, but the truth's got to be out there, because I know that's. I mean, I don't know. You kind of came over here out of like nowhere, and like we have like no clue who you are. Yeah, I know. God told me to come over to talk to you guys. Oh. So. Okay. All right, girls. God bless. Jesus saves.
So, I have nothing against religious people whatsoever, but interrupting two kids eating a meal together and trying to preach to them is just wrong, and then saying something about them potentially dating each other is just unnecessary judgment, so she is way out of line. You can tell the teenagers are uncomfortable and cringing on the inside, just waiting for her to leave, and then she finishes it off by saying God told her to come over there and Jesus saves lives. Like, who does that, honestly? So next up we have Letitia Montana, who posted this video online complaining about wearing a mask in a hospital and had a problem with the staff after refusing to wear one and being a hassle to these poor healthcare workers. Just watch this.
Areas at the hospital.
Say that again, please.
In the hospital.
It's a. Why am I not allowed to video? I'm not allowed to video, but you're making me wear a mask. If otherwise, you're gonna deny me service if I don't wear a mask. I'm at St. Joseph's Hospital. They're telling me that if I don't wear a mask, they're not gonna assist me. They want me to leave. Whose policy is that?
Ministry of Health.
Ministry of Health policy.
So she refused to wear a mask and then was eventually kicked out of the hospital, which serves her right. You have to follow the rules if you want to be serviced and get help. You can't just do as you please and expect the world to just accept it when there are clear mandates and laws about these kinds of things. But I guess that's just what Karens do. Next up we have the moment a Karen attempts to steal a bunch of items from a store in a child stroller covered in blankets and thinks that she's slick, but it doesn't go unnoticed. Just watch this.
From the store, do you want me to ring the cops?
Bring the cops, right?
Ring the cops.
Let my thing go. Let my baby go.
You haven't even got in there.
Hey! God! Let go! What? Let go of me! You can have the baby's me! They take my baby!
Oh, gee.
Oh,
That's
you
all
can
right.
have
Box
it!
it. There's a box
You
it.
can have it, I said! You can have the baby, mate! Good! Yes! There you go!
And the
So thankfully the security guard noticed and called her out, as he could tell something suspicious was going on, and then she instantly got defensive and tried pushing him off but didn't have any luck. She eventually gave in and returned the items, but the police were called to the scene where we believed that she was arrested, so thankfully karma did catch up to her. This guy tried to touch the royal guard when taking a photo. I would be fuming as well if some stranger tried to touch my equipment. Up next, we have an extremely entitled Karen who insists that people should be catering to her every need and moving aside so that she can have a seat on moving public transport, but she doesn't ask nicely, so watch what happens.
Which one of you is gonna be a gentleman? Show me! Show me which one of you is gonna be a gentleman! Show me! Are there no gentlemen left in this? Are there no ladies left in this world?
They're kids!
Move out of the way! No, don't touch me!
This is what happens when you're being nice.
Move! I have a right not to be touched, and you have the space to move. Get out of the way. Which one are you going to be a gentleman? Which one are you going to be a gentleman? Which one? Which one? You have the space to move by. Why? Why are you not moving? Why? Why are you not being a gentleman? Why? Why? Why are you not being a gentleman to me? What did I do to you that I caused you to not be a gentleman to me? I don't even know you. I don't even know you. I don't know you. Move out of the way. You want to go by? Look, you touch. Go ahead, man. You're new.
So do you guys think that someone should have moved for her with an attitude like that? Like, it's not such a good idea to do a TikTok dance next to a royal guard. In fact, the royal guard must be so fed up with it that he just straight up moved to another spot. It seems like we have a drunk Karen pretty keen on breaking the law and refusing to wear a mask in a venue during COVID's worst times. I'll never understand this.
That's where we're at, yeah. So I do need you to head outside if you don't want to put a mask on. I can bring your order outside.
So you want me to go to the restroom?
No.
To use the to wear a mask to use the
Yes.
restroom?
Anything beyond the door, we need you to have a mask on. That's just the Starbucks policy. It's a private business. That is their expectation. Okay, so that's what I need.
So you don't care what my disability is or anything?
It's not about that. I can adjust my service to be able to help you, but that's just what I need.
Where's the restroom I can use?
It's inside, but I need the mask on.
Where's the restroom I can use?
You can go talk to Bonds and see if they want to let you use the restroom over there. So there's another public restroom over there.
Tell your child to stop videoing me.
Get out of here.
Teach
Go.
your child some kindness.
Get the f out of here.
This drunk Karen talked herself into a set of handcuffs. You love to see it.
Left, y'all better rep, because that's your responsibility. I can't break the law. Shut the f up, you dumb. Don't talk to me like that. I'm the wrong one. I'm the wrong one. No, sir. My ID's in there.
It's all fun and games until you get hit by a car.
Wait for this Karen in the red car. She said she was gonna kick my ass if I hit her car. Luckily, I'm goated.
So that is going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out when we upload new videos with updated information. But I hope you guys had a great day and have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one.